She was doing everything right. Meat-based, clean, no sugar, no seed oils, sleeping better, moving more. The kind of patient every low-carb doc hopes for. Her name was Teresa. She was 47, former night shift nurse. Came to me exhausted, physically, emotionally, and metabolically. And when she made the shift to carnivore, things lit up. The weight came off. Her joint pain faded. Her labs improved. Her cravings disappeared. And for the first time in years, she told me, I feel like myself again. And then something shifted. 3 months in, her energy dipped. She started getting those old leg cramps at night, sharp and sudden, waking up at 2 a.m. Her heart would flutter here and there, not every day, but just enough to make her anxious. She said, Doc, I want this way of eating to work. I really do, but my body feels off and I don't know what to do. Now, at first glance, her blood work looked fine. We checked her electrolytes. Sodium, good. Potassium, holding steady. Inflammation markers were down. Glucose, stable. But her symptoms wouldn't quit. And the more I listened, the more I realized this wasn't a diet issue. This was a depletion issue. See, Teresa had walked into her carnivore journey already metabolically taxed. Years of stress, irregular sleep, blood sugar swings. Her body wasn't just healing, it was rebuilding. And rebuilding takes raw materials. So I asked a simple question. Have you ever considered supplementing with magnesium? And her eyes widened. Wait, do I really need that on carnivore? Let's be honest, that's a fair question. In the low-carb, keto, and carnivore communities, we hear a lot of strong opinions about supplements. Some say, if you eat nose to tail, you don't need anything. Others swear by an entire shelf of pills and powders. So what's the truth? Like most things in medicine, it depends on where you're starting from, how depleted you are, how much stress you're under, what medications you're on, whether you're sweating a lot, healing from chronic illness, or just trying to get your health back after years of damage. And most importantly, it depends on what your body is telling you. Magnesium is one of those minerals that often flies under the radar, but it shouldn't, because depending on the study, anywhere from 50 to 80% of people following low-carb diets, yes, even carnivore, may not be getting enough. Now, I'm curious, do you take magnesium supplements? Let me know in the comments. Just type yes if you do or no if you don't. I'd love to hear how your experience compares to what we're about to explore, because in the next few minutes, we're going to break down why so many people, especially low-carbers, are running low on magnesium, what symptoms to watch for, and how to know if you're the person who might need a little more support. This is not a fear-mongering video. This is a truth-seeking one. Let's start with the basics. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body. That includes nerve function, muscle contraction, heart rate, glucose regulation, blood pressure control, stress resilience, and even vitamin D activation. If you're low on magnesium, it doesn't always scream at you. Sometimes it whispers. Fatigue, a little insomnia, some constipation, maybe a strange heartbeat, a twitching eyelid, a tight calf muscle in the middle of the night. And here's the tricky part. Standard blood tests don't always show low magnesium. Why? Because less than 1% of magnesium lives in the blood. The rest is hiding out in your cells and bones. That means a normal magnesium level might still mean you're deficient. So why are low-carb dieters especially at risk? First, let's talk insulin. When you reduce carbs, your insulin level drops. That's a good thing, but insulin also helps the kidneys hold on to magnesium. So when insulin drops, magnesium starts slipping away in your urine. You're literally peeing it out. Second, when you start keto or carnivore, your body flushes glycogen and water. Great for the bloat, not so great for your electrolytes. And magnesium is one of the first minerals to go missing. Third, many people following these diets aren't eating magnesium-rich foods. They might be focusing on muscle meats, but skipping organ meats, shellfish, or dark leafy greens if they're not eating plants. And let's face it, most folks didn't walk into keto with a perfect diet to begin with. They were depleted before they even started. Stress, meds, poor gut health. All of that affects magnesium too. And if you're pushing your body through a major transformation, your need for magnesium may skyrocket. So what are the signs that you might be running low? Muscle cramps or twitches, fatigue or brain fog, constipation, heart rate palpitations, trouble sleeping, anxiety or restlessness, numbness or tingling, headache or migraines. If any of those sound familiar, magnesium might be worth looking into. Now let's talk food. Is it possible to get enough magnesium from your diet alone? Yes, technically, but it's not easy. Some lesser known animal-based sources include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, shellfish, especially oysters and mussels, caviar, heart and kidney organ meats, bone broth, but to a small extent. And if you include plant foods on keto, pumpkin seeds, spinach, avocado, and almonds are solid options. But here's the catch. Even with these foods, it's tough to hit the 400 to 500 milligrams daily target, especially if you're healing from years of dysfunction or on a very restricted version of Carnivore. That's where supplements can come in. So which magnesium supplements are worth considering? Magnesium glycinate is one of my favorites. It's gentle, calming, and well absorbed. Great for sleep, anxiety, and stress. Magnesium malate is more energizing. Good if you struggle with fatigue. Magnesium citrate helps with constipation. Magnesium threonate crosses the blood-brain barrier and may support memory and cognition. Magnesium taurate may help with blood pressure and heart rhythm. What I do not recommend is magnesium oxide. It's cheap but poorly absorbed and mostly acts as a laxative. As always, start low, 100 to 200 milligrams per day, and build up slowly. Splitting your dose between morning and night can help with tolerance. And if you have kidney issues, check with your doctor before supplementing. Back to Teresa. We added 200 milligrams of magnesium glycinate at night. Within a week, her cramps were gone. Her sleep normalized. Her energy came back. The heart palpitations completely disappeared. And she was still able to follow the diet she loved, just with a little added support. Sometimes it's not about changing your diet. It's about listening to your body. Your body has wisdom. It will whisper, it will nudge. And when we learn to listen, really listen, we give ourselves a chance to thrive. So if you've been struggling and can't quite put your finger on it, maybe, just maybe, magnesium is the missing piece. And if this message resonated, hit that like button and share it with someone else who's on this journey. Don't forget to drop a comment. Do you take magnesium? Yes or no? And if you want to keep learning how to master your health, check out the playlist in the description. I've got more videos that'll help you understand your body, root cause first. Thanks for being here, and never stop listening to what your body's trying to tell you.